coach pregame. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good... Here today, he wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
Holly, thank you. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Trojans offense will have the football first. And we welcome Jonas Williams onto the field. This is nothing but a good-on-good matchup. Big-time offense, elite defense. It ought to be fun. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Running inside. It's Payne. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing. Williams. He's got the back in the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 2nd down coming up. He's changing the play. Here's Williams to throw. Rush is on. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback. But he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Williams throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Oh, my goodness. How many fucking holds?
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. Setting up the screen. Turning it on. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Well, you weren't able to get anything running the football there in the first play. You get a TFL. So now you go to the screen and give it back to your running back and let him make something happen in the passing game. There's a lot of different ways you can sprinkle these backs the football, and that was a good idea there on second down by the offensive coordinator.
The Trojans will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. The Wolverines offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
And, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay. And they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job disguising their coverages.
Oh, a lot of space. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Right side, it's Wilson. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Williams timed it perfectly to not get free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Williams will pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Hold and fire complete. Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Going to go out on a limb and say they have a lot of him plays. Throw the ball to him. Already over 100 yards receiving.
Keep it simple, stupid. Just find this guy and get him the football. Now, if you're on defense, it's pretty obvious where this team is going with the ball. You're going to have to come up with a plan to stop this guy.
He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Trying to get the corner. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up. Sticks it in his belly. Powers through the defender. The stiff arm gets him loose. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Keeps it himself. Runs through a tackle. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Now he's looking to throw it. Look out. The throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Out wide right, it's Owens. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Pulls it. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Wolverines are threatening on first and goal. On the option. Touchdown, Michigan! Great job by the back on the option. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He's going to bring it out. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, USC. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Tells the run, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Made a defender miss. Smashes ahead. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Looking for the edge. Keeps it himself. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights, and now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points.
Oh, my God.
Either get it
It's the
done
third
through
horn
the
from this
air, or
motherfucker.
you've got to be more physical up front.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Throwing, Williams. Moving out to the right. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Defense in press coverage. Trying to get the corner. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Leaping grab for a big gain. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and there's...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. When pass rush comes through for you, you can create a negative.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Third and long right here. Quarterback changing the play. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Trying to get started. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Reporting from the Wolverines sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver.
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Here's Williams to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right.
How did he not throw that away? Pressed the button fucking forever ago. This is fucking crazy.
Hey man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the fourth sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He's past the 30. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, they're able to catch the defense off guard. They're obviously thinking pass. This back is...
And the quarterback goes down. There is
another
a penalty
call
flag
crazy,
on
bro.
the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play.
7 holding calls in the first fucking half.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense defines and stands on the result of the play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Rides to the back. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be third down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Williams. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Yeah, and third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give. Jukes his way for more. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tulane taking on the number 8 team, the Memphis Tigers.
And the Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Catching up with the Wolverines head coach at the half. They are so thrilled. They knew coming into this game that their wide receiver was a weapon, and he has been electric here in the first half. They said they are going to feed him early and often and keep that momentum going here to start the second. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Keeps it himself. And he stops right there. No gain on the play. And the Wolverines want to move quickly.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
This is exactly what we talked about at halftime. This defense, they have to get to the quarterback to get back into this football game. Make life hard, get some sacks, make some good momentum.
Making his first move. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Makes the tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Makes the grab down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about...
Makes the grab in their space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with the big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Bowman. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. Williams gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Wilson. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Left side, it's Wilson. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He'll get rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Quick give. It's Payne. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Making the adjustment. Throwing, Williams. Bought a little time, lets it go. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on 4th. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick.
Wide open spaces. Past the 30. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Pulls it. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're all over it. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Calls his own number. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Man, what a missed opportunity for the field goal unit. You got a chance to put this game over the mark where they got to score a touchdown. A field goal's no good late in this football game. Now the tide has turned a little bit. Your defense is going to need to go out there and bail you out.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Williams to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Williams looking for a man. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Still looking to his right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that was going to take a Herculean effort by that kicker, and he just didn't have enough leg on that kick.
We'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already missed in this game, so I can see conversations happening. The kicker is working into the net right now, trying to keep calm and cool if they do call his number. We'll see what they decide. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Play fake, Williams. Oh, he wants it all. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Man, this defense has just been all over these receivers all game long. They've made it so hard in this passing attack to find easy completions. There's a deep shot down the field. 2 guys go up for it, and the defense wins again. That's why they're winning this game late.
He's not afraid to go deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Oh my, he just shanked that one. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 48, set to kick this one.
And he'll bring it back. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Williams. It's dropped after taking the hit.
How does he fucking drop
this
it?
offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make.
So
like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Williams will pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. They'll line up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Mosley. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive.
Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Trojans. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, how nice is it to be down, and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back, and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves, too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation, if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense. Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Might as well run him again. He stopped short.
Oh my God, a face mask. Are you fucking kidding me?
And that looked like a clear face mask to me.
That's so fucking ridiculous.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. A run for the quarterback. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. 2nd and long here. On the option. He'll pitch it. Past the 6. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you can tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
Fights off a defender. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Long way to go on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Wilson's got it. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to
snags it, and he's open. Inside the 40. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
After hitting that field goal down a possession here late, one timeout in your back pocket, I'm thinking we're still going to see onside kick here. So nice job by the kicker. They're knocking it through the uprights. Now the big question, can he execute the onside kick?
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.